Mike here.
Yo.
James. We're on a closed track day. We're gonna bring out the R34 GTT, but Slicks didn't come in time, so we're gonna try our road time attack car on it out here. Full street tires. See what we do. Should be a fun day. For those of you that don't know, we are on Motec now. Let me go on the other side so I can show you the screen. Shout out to Roberto for setting us up with that. Making 800 wheel horsepower. We're gonna turn it down for the first few passes, and we're gonna slowly turn it up just so we could kind of dial in the launch and all that cool stuff. But should be a fun day here. Maple Grove Raceway. We got Mike strapping himself in. Pass him his helmet actually. Alrighty. Let's pull some boost out of it. We're going for 25 PSI only. See how she does, just because we have no idea how, you know, like I said earlier, this is a road race car, not a drag car, so we don't know how this thing is going to act or perform. So we want to go in with a little bit as boost as possible, and we'll turn it up and start working on all the parts of the tuning as we get data. All right, we have Mike over here. Pretty wide angle, so you might not be able to see him. Let me get into the grandstands. You might do a practice launch. It's a lot better. We don't got a mic on this GoPro, so sorry if the wind audio's kind of killing it for you guys. So apologies on that. I hope we can brake. Let's see. Going too easy, Mike. Let's see. Looks like the first pass was a flop, probably all-wheel drive related. We'll get in there, and we're gonna change up the whole way we have all-wheel drive set up. Like I said, this is a time attack car, so we're gonna make some changes, and I'll report back with what Mike even has to say, because I'm not really sure what happened there. All right, we figured it out. We got that lower charge pipe clamp failed on us. We're gonna get that swapped out real quick, and then we'll go and try another run. So we're gonna get to work, and we'll be right back. All right, we got that clamp tightened up. We changed launch control, dumbed it down quite a bit. We gave it a little bit more four-wheel drive coming in out of the hole, so hopefully he can actually hook this time, and most importantly have some boost. All right, Mike, what do you think? At least a 12 this time?
Yeah, James just asked. I said 11-0, 125.
11-0, 125. You heard it here first, guys. All right, hopefully this pass is a lot more exciting than the last. Mike is over there, just got into the lane. I'm gonna climb up. Hopefully we could get a good shot. This two-step is dialed way down now, so, well, the launch control. This is one on a street tire, and you know, 800 horsepower street tire on roads like this. I don't care what anyone tells you, they don't mix that well. Yeah, so what happens is, like, a street tire that starts getting oily when it's like this, and then you just, like, super easy to spin. Uh-oh, I see smoke. Hopefully nothing serious. All right, we just buttoned up some issues. Cash can line kind of popped off because he's on our old design, which, you know, it's kind of had a lot of flaws in it for our cash can fittings. But we have new, you know, the retail version of those in the shop that won't happen with. But he still has like the prototype version that was just like testing, like proof of concept kind of thing. So the O-ring in that failed and the line popped off, all that shit. And then he's still having four-wheel drive issues. We don't know if it's transfer case related or it's just in the mapping. We're not truly sure yet, but made a few more adjustments. We're just gonna probably do a quick little launch hit right here, nothing too crazy, just to kind of see if we're going in the right direction. But all right, well, we figured out why the car don't have all-wheel drive, and it was a big mistake out of all of our parts. No one really double checked to see if the prop shaft was still in the car after dyno testing about a week ago. So that's kind of a dud, but nonetheless, this car still makes 800 horsepower. We just got to change the way we're coming out of the hole, obviously, and we're gonna see. We already trapped those two shitty passes you guys saw. We already trapped, I believe, 125. So I guess we'll just chase mile an hour. So let's see what we can do. Let's try to get 130 mile an hour. We just got to change the name of the game, guys. He's already over there. I think he's gonna do a burnout. I wish we could get closer, but he gets there pretty quick. We'll see. Like I said, we're rear-wheel drive now, but that's all right. You know, we just gotta have a change of attitude. I know we're hoping to do some all-wheel drive launches, but oh, might not be enough RPM for burnout here, but it's okay. But we know this is that's a lot better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looked a lot better. Now that we know we're rear-wheel drive. All right, we're back. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I was running. I was trying to make his burnout. We figured out what was the problem. We fixed it. We should get a good burnout now. It's a little bit of smoke still, but like I said, I think that's from the cash can fitting still. But much better run. That was pretty cool. All right, guys, let's go. 11.9. I don't know exactly what the trap speed was, but you know, we're getting there now. We're 9 to 13s. Just gotta do the, you know, change the driving style a little bit, and we can adapt. That's all, little by little. See if we can get it a little faster than that. All right. Took a small little intermission and we're back out here. Mike is about to try another burnout. See if it goes better this time around. Okay, a little better.
That's a solid burnout.
That's a lot better. Aggressive, but we're there. He pulled off early on that one. Too much beans on that. Too much beans. Here's our boy Sal from Sal Auto Works. This is A90 Supra. Trying to run a 9. Yeah, having burnout troubles there. We'll see, maybe we can get a better burnout this time. Hey. one of our boys from South. Looks like we're still having some burnout issues. Hopefully get it figured out. Not really sure what's going on, but I want to wait and see before heading back to our car. A little better. Go south. Unfortunately, due to all the crazy mishaps today, you know, first thinking the car had a prop shaft in it, the chasing four-wheel drive launch, and then you know, then we forgot to change the launch control settings for the rear-wheel drive, like so be able to do a burnout. And then, like, you know, it was too low of a RPM, tires wanted to hook. Fortunately, clutch is toast now, but it is what it is. That's the name of the game, right? So we're gonna be loading her back up in the trailer. We're gonna watch some people do some passes, then we'll head back to the shop, and we got a spec twin disc ready to go into this thing anyway, so it happened just in time.